Welcome guys, it's Todd here from Caravan Services. Just sitting down today and the guys have asked me to do a little bit of a video on what our aspects are in a caravan service. This is something we get asked probably I'd say 5 times a day with phone calls, and we send out a fair few of these literatures and our service checklist, and we find the industry is a bit different across the board and what they expect out of a service checklist. And I also want to run through a few things that I think people could be doing quite easy at home. So our service checklist on that side of things, a tandem axle and single axle, same checklist just as we did the different axles, and also our wind-ups and camper trailers, we have different checklists for those. What we want to speak to you about is the actual breakdown of our service checklist, which you will see within this video. We'll have, you'll see it come up and go from that there. We have about a 60 to 65 point scenario that we run through. A tandem axle service for us takes approximately around about, if it's a newish van, around about the 5 hours, okay, for us to do that service. And a single axle, you'll be looking around about the 3.5 to 4 hours if it's a newish van, and older vans can take a little bit longer. But I think our marketplace lacks in what they expect a service is. I know you get your vehicle serviced, you expect the whole vehicle to be serviced, and what we find is we have a scenario where we have a lot of people that service to them is, oh, we're going to pull the wheels off, check the brakes, wheel bearings, no drama, see you later and have a great day. I personally don't feel that that's a service that we're giving our clients and the travelling Australians the right thing to do. And so if we're not doing things like, I know you look at your tyres, we're looking at manufacturing dates, we need to make sure, like in 7 years manufacturing date's wrong. Because I myself being in the gas game, we will do a pressure test on your gas and we'll let you know. If it's got a leak, we want to make sure you're safe next time you go travelling. We're going to go through the outriggers on your chassis, suspension bushings. There's so much in this here that can be done. Lubricating corner jacks, lubricating every lock in your van with a lubricant, so when you go to use it next time, your keys work okay. Gas valves, we know they leak. Gas hoses, we know they leak. So there's so much in this checklist here which you're probably not going to see across the board. We want to make sure that you can actually know what we're actually physically doing. Things that I do think you should be doing at home, and making sure you're checking regularly before you are travelling, and seeing that we are coming into a status where travel in Australia is massive and we want to make sure that you're doing the right thing to keep your family and yourself safe, is to make sure we're looking at tyre placards and dates of how long they've been actually on your van for, which can start to delaminate. You can actually go through and give your tyre a little bit of a wriggle or a kick on your vehicle to see if it has got extra movement. We're talking about tension of wheel nuts, we want to make sure they're okay. Actually going to your tow coupling, making sure that's physically okay. When you're travelling, gas is turned off, making sure externally that you can actually look for some little things interiors-wise, that there's no water damage or things like that. Suspension bushes, please just take the time to look over your van for these small things that are going to make a difference, especially if you're holiday or travelling, that you don't have a drama. So if there's anything like this and you want to give me a call, or one of the friendly team members down here, let us know. Or go onto our website, you'll see a lot of things that we do in our service already on that there, which is www.allbrandcs.com.au, and we'll be able to help you out. So have a great day. Give us a call if you need to, we'll look after it. Thank you, bye.